Hi everyone, welcome to Straight from the Divine Tarot. We're Sunday, June 22nd, 2025. I'm here to do a collective read for you. Before I start any reads here today, I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you for your well wishes, your kind words, your prayers. I do appreciate each and every one of you. I love you guys so very much. Deborah, thank you for your donation. You're very, very kind. I appreciate you. It will come in handy because I haven't been posting a lot. I'm not worried though. The divine provides, but it's a gift. I do treasure that. May you be blessed in all ways. May it be forwarded onto you multiple times. Hopefully you had a great weekend. I'm going to do this read. I did 2 reads already. They're all over the place. I'm going to try again. I'm feeling much better, thank you. The medicine is taking effect. I'm not 100%, but I'm so happy to report I'm doing much better. Just to give you a little bit of an idea of what I was going through, the doctor seems to think I had some sort of viral pneumonia, which doesn't pick up on x-rays. There was liquid in my lungs, but the anterior wall, what is it? Hold on a sec. Sorry about that. I had to get the correct wording. The covering of the wall of my heart is inflamed. So it's wreaking a little bit of havoc there. It's a bit of liquid around my heart as well. So I'm having to deal with that. There's a lot of medications, a lot of puffers. I'm on the mend though, I'm glad to say, I'm happy to say. And again, I have an autoimmune disease. It affects my organs. It does tend to attack the heart, lungs, the kidneys, the liver, you know what I'm saying? The intestines, everything. Skin, eyes, and your joints. Your bones. It calcifies the bones. It mummifies you. It's not a pretty situation, but I take it in stride, right? I'm trying to really clean up my act and live healthier. I've weeded out the smoking, thank God. Because if I had been smoking during this episode, no. Can't imagine it. Oh, no. But I stopped smoking. And the other thing is ever since I got ill, I can't drink coffee. So it's like the divine is making sure all of my vices are gone. I tried one this morning, 2 sips. My heart was beating so very quickly. I went, nah, that's out. No more coffee. So it's a hit and miss. I'm stubborn. Okay, I'm stubborn. I imagined the angels were standing there pinching their nose and shaking their head. They don't want me touching coffee ever again. So why I'm saying this is just to give you a clear indication what's going on, why I've been weak, why I haven't been around. I miss you guys so very terribly. I love you. And also for some of you out there might be going through similar things. There's things in your life that you need to get rid of, to end, for the betterment of you, your health, your situation, your family. Consider trying, consider starting, making, ending whatever it is that you're doing, changing, evolve. The true wealth in this world is our health. And that's a fact, because without your health, you're screwed. You can't work, you can't function, you can't do things for yourself. Your independence is non-existent. You're at the mercy of others. Do you understand what I'm saying? And you suffer a great deal. I spent my life smoking cigarettes, long-term smoker, not taking care of my body, overdoing it at work, not listening to my body, not respecting my body. When I was tired, when I needed more sleep, when I had to stop eating certain things, or, you know what I mean, I had burning the candle at both ends, just stubborn, didn't want to listen. Well, please, if you're young, please take my advice. Take care of you, mental as well as emotional and physical, okay? Anyways, thank you for being here. You know the gist, right? I don't use genders and signs, and it's a timeless read, so you can switch the genders of the roles as you need to. Just use your higher wisdom, please. Where are we going with this, please? Oh, already confession. There's going to be a confession, overarching energy. Someone's about to confess their true feelings for you. Bottom of the deck. Supportive circle. So you're coming into maybe your soul tribe here. People are supporting you. Congratulations. You will encounter people who truly care and support you. That's what I mean. You start taking care of yourself. That's what you're manifesting into your world. People who will also want to take care of you and care for you. Joint evolution. Wow. So something's springing forth out of whatever this is. You and others, pardon me, you and others are growing together, supporting each other. That's wonderful. Adventure awaits. An unknown adventure awaits in the relationship, whether it's friend, love, family, work. But protect your heart, okay? Yes, maybe, some people have closed their heart chakra right off, and I don't recommend doing that, although you don't have to listen to me. It just means that we are social creatures as human beings. We do need love. We do need partnerships. I'm not saying sex. It doesn't need, if you want to be celibate, go for it. But we need sounding boards. We need people around us. We need someone to hold our hands and understand us and share and make memories with. Do you understand what I'm saying? Guard your emotions to avoid hurt. So don't let anybody in. Don't tell everybody your business. But definitely guard your heart, but don't close it. Someone's unmasking motives here. Some people's true motives begin to surface. So it is what it is. The last two reads has a lot to do with slander, defamation of character, spell work, people wanting to harm you, take from you. Could be an ex involved, could be family as well. It could be anybody really. But they're getting found out. And the people that they hoodwinked into coming up after you, some of them, not all, I don't know, some of them feel like a fool. They're horrified about the actions they took or the words they spoke and how they acted. You know what I'm saying? Confession. If it has anything to do with this one. Confession. Where are we going with this, please, for this collective? You're going to get your flowers. Okay. Divine timing's at play here. Wrong time, right time, wait. Somebody could have made you wait, or they're waiting for the right time to come in. Time is up. Sunset. Yeah, sunset. Somebody could be older. It could be the sunset, you know what I mean? Their golden years. You or someone else. Lost loved one. Memories, elder, nightfall. So somebody's supporting you. Maybe you felt alone. Maybe you were. But somebody's coming in. A soul tribe. So you're not going to be alone. You're dealing with a snake. Lie, poison, fertility. Maybe they try to poison you. Definitely try to poison the minds of others against you. They are poison. Maybe they're feeding off your fertility, your creativeness, your ability to create and prosper. They're in their shadow, or they kept into the shadows, not announcing their true intent, feelings, showing their true face. I think you saw it. So the other side, coexist, reverse side. So as above, so below. They come from the nothingness, the shadows. Death, meaninglessness, erasure, and forgetfulness. Yeah, this is a parasite. They could have tried to attach themselves to you, bind you. They're definitely draining you of something, health, beauty, good looks, handsomeness if you're a male, energy, money, potential, your destiny, potentially infection. You could be sick at the moment, try to make you sick, sending you spell work, parasite. They were glomming off of you. They were draining you, poison yet again, noisy sound, information overload, social media out of control. So something's going out of control. It's going to happen on social media. You could work on social media, or somebody else is spying on you as well. Somebody got trapped here. They got found out. A lot of information's coming out. This is unfinished business. They thought, oh, it's done and dusted, right? No, it's not. It's not over. Back and forth and baggage. This person's got a lot of baggage. This could have been a relationship or a partnership or friendship or family member. You get into a fight, go your own ways, always come back together, but it's over. They think it's not over. It's over. This is not over for them with the universe, though. That's a universal clapback. You're high honor. You have a lot of dignity, and people see that through your works, right? Lineage, awards. Congratulations. Honor is big. I mean, it's big with me in life. If you have no honor, I can't trust you. I wouldn't want you in my home, around my business, around me, or my energy. People lie, bold-faced lies. They get bought off so easily nowadays. Confession, divine timing. Someone's, this is too, okay. Thank you, Spirit. Confession, divine timing. Okay, thank you. You're not even thinking of them any longer. They're thinking of you, though. Crying, nostalgia, and missing you. They want to reconcile with you. Harmony, resolving issues, getting back together. It could be love, it could be family, it could be friend or business. They're hurting, or they know they hurt you, but they're going to come off, oh, I'm hurting, poor me, poor me. But they brought this on. Crying, depressed, pain, and sorrow. Message. Maybe they get a message now. I don't know. They could try to communicate with you. Communication, conversation, expressing feelings. It's in keeping, confessing. This is an ex. There we go. Unfaithful, love triangle, ex in question. Or they're dealing with an ex. This is an ex dealing with an ex. Or this is a friend, family member. Business that's dealing with an ex. I don't know. Somebody's feeling guilty. They want you to feel guilty for them, so you give in. Or they're guilty of everything they've accused you of. Apology, remorseful, and ashamed. They're hitting rock bottom. They could be going to jail. They're feeling trapped. It could be spiritual jail as well. Karma, jail issues, life falling apart. They tried to isolate you, keep you trapped. It's right where they are. You could be in the spotlight, or they wanted the spotlight, limelight audience, and self-absorbed. They want a conflict resolution here because they need to come back into your energy. Right? Compromising, making amends, positive outcome. They caused a lot of controversy. This could be, maybe you're just on the sidelines. Maybe this is what you're going to hear about, what they're going through with this group of people they worked with. Okay, drama, scandal, truth coming out. It's out of their control. They can't control what's going to happen here. They can't direct it. They can't pull the strings any longer and puppeteer this. This is the divine timing. Divine intervention coming in to kick their ass. Emotional damage. I just heard that. Sorry, it's funny. Confession, divine timing. They damage their own themselves here. Confession, divine timing. Thinking of you. Why won't they think about me and cry and miss me? Well, because you were a jerk. You were a bitch. Whatever. You're an asshole. There you go. It's over. Finality. Farewells leave behind enclosure. The mask is off. This could be somebody that's very needy and they always cry. They can drum up a tear, squeeze one out, no problem, at any time to get sympathy and get their way. People are walking away from this person. You definitely did. Yeah, confusion. They caused a lot of confusion. They're confused, uncertain, unclear, and unsure. Or they left you in a state of confusion, not knowing what to do, what's going on, what happened. Could be sending you confusion and chaos spells, by the way. Or their confusion and chaos spells has backfired onto them. This is all fantasy. Living in la la land, daydreaming, imagining, fantasizing. They want to come back to reject you because you rejected them. I don't know. Abandoned, dismissed, irrational fear. They're afraid of abandonment. They're afraid of rejection. So they do things whatever this is. There's a lot of distance between you, emotional and or physical. Or put distance between you, okay? Separation, space, and blockage. Abandoned yet again. So this guy or this girl's got abandonment issues. Left out, walked away cold. Or they figured you did based off of your upbringing, potentially. Based upon your past. Little did they know you've healed from that. And they were trying to gaslight you. Play mind games to make you feel that way again. Somebody is coming to you with an open heart. They want you to be open-hearted. They want you to be receptive because you're empathetic, right? Obviously. They want you to have empathy for them. They feel vulnerable or they want to make you feel vulnerable because they're coming in to confess. Unveiling, coming clean, and messages. It's in keeping. Oh, get that song out of my head, please. I don't know what the title of it. I don't even know who sings it, but it's in my head. It won't go. I don't even know the words to the song. I'm picking up the tune. I have to listen to music after this. Get it out of my brain. Confession, divine timing, thinking of you, and finality. This is a mime's mask. Mimes. What mimes do is they play act. They emote. Very exaggerated as well. situations. They can't speak. They don't speak because they're mute. But through their actions, you can tell what is going on. So this person was very overly dramatic, over the top. People are walking away. Thank you, Spirit. I love you. They want to come back in from out of the cold. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. You got yourself potentially out of poverty. If it's not poverty, then you found your confidence, okay? Or maybe they're trying to find their confidence to come back in from out of the cold. I don't know. But this is financial ruin, spiritual jail. No, the grass was greener over there. Fool. Nothing but a fool. This is the overarching energy. You're innocent. So people are seeing that. You didn't deserve whatever this was. You took a leap of faith. You have a new beginning. Something exciting is going to be happening for you. There's a new beginning. You're starting a new cycle in your life. You're going to take a leap of faith after being indecisive, unable to make a decision. They wanted to keep you in a position where you couldn't move forward. You can't make a decision. Just hypothetically, if it's a family member, an ex, a friend, oh, I got to move. Can you store my stuff at your house? But you were thinking of moving already. But now that you got another household, boxes and shit like that in your home, in your garage, and wherever, in the basement, you gotta think about it. Like, what the fuck? I can't. I want to move. I want to downsize potentially, but I can't take their shit. They're out of town. They're across the world, on the other side of the world. I'm just giving you an idea. They really made it hard for you to make a decision. They wanted you waiting here. Somebody doesn't know what to do. They thought they fooled you. Something to do with a home or a marriage, non-committal, a family. Somebody could be getting uprooted here. Blocking, instability. Party's over. Somebody could be homeless, or they try to make you homeless. No choices. Feeling stuck. Or this is them. Queen of Cups in reverse. Place the genders where it belongs, okay? It does not matter, male or female. Somebody's emotionally stunted, I just heard. Superficial, shallow, selfish. Don't care who they hurt. It's them. Very karmic, toxic. They have secret addictions. If it's a mother figure, they're very neglectful, manipulative, and needy. Somebody wants you unstable. They want you homeless. This is somebody from your past love, past family members, children. You're getting your flowers. You're innocent here. They're having nostalgic memories here, going down memory lane. You could have hidden addictions as well. Whoever this is, they're really needy and very manipulative, emotionally manipulative. They blackmail emotionally. They would try to make you feel guilty for things that have nothing to do with you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Feel sorry for me. Right now, they're not in control of their emotions. They could be drinking. It's a couple, maybe, or it's one person. It doesn't have to be one or two people. This is somebody that has no authority. They're not very wise. They're not very intelligent, although they try to act like they are. No authority. They're very abusive. Could be narcissistic, sociopathic, or psychopathic. Can we speak today? A psychopath. Very dangerous, potentially. It's been nothing but lies. Somebody's gone ice cold on them. I just heard brother and sister. Could have stolen a home from you. Wow, okay. A contract decision's been made. A third party got involved. Lovers in the upright. You used your higher wisdom and made the right decisions. Somebody's angry. They lied. They used and abused. They're very cold, calculating, and cruel. Trying to attack you. Spiritually, verbally, physically. I don't know. This could be also being, it could be a raid of some sort. Somebody's losing their head here. Judge, jury, and executioner. They want to be your executioner. Somebody's angry. The truth is up in the air. The sword is up in the air. The truth has been spoken. Somebody was very ambitious, or you can be very ambitious. Very quick thinking. You're ahead of them. 10 steps ahead all the time. You have a drive to succeed, or somebody who wants to succeed over you. You know, this is you. Wish fulfillment. You're out in the public eye potentially. You could be out in the public eye. You have a lot of faith. You're in your North Node. You're a healer. You're healed. You're inspirational. Divine intervention. This is divinity. Somebody's praying. You have a great deal of faith. What you take out of the world, you pour back into the world in spades. You have a soothing, calming manner. Balanced. Something's going to happen quick. Wishes being granted. Somebody's praying, all right. This is like a warlock, a poser, a player. If it's a warlock, it's a male. If it's a female, then it's somebody that pretends they're a leader, but they're not. They're a follower. They're not very inventive. They're not very creative. They can't attract. Or the King of Wands and the Upright doesn't attract. He or she is a go-getter. They're not a go-getter. This is somebody that bit off more than they can chew. They're angry. It could be a cult, coven, secret society, friend group, or third party. Do you want to reconcile, maybe? Yeah, they see you as wish fulfillment, or their group does, or their third party does. They're very gluttonous. I can tell you that much. They want it all for themselves, whatever this is. They're celebrating all the time. This is their wish fulfillment, just a party. To be celebrated. To be seen as a star. As a leader. Somebody's definitely in their ego. They're very prideful and arrogant too. Pithy. I heard that word. Pithy. Putting on an act. The King of Swords in reverse could also be a thief. This could be a hoe bag as well. Porn star. Male. I don't know. Take it for, ooh, seen through the illusions. Peep their game, breaking free. Detachment. Letting go. They can't bind you. If it's a contract, it's a non-binding contract. You're not in your ego. They can't pull strings anymore. Or they don't have a person to pull strings any longer. Someone's very... you're not toxic and karmic. You have no codependency issues. Yeah, you know your value and your worth. Now people see your value and your worth. Somebody just took advantage of a situation they should not have. They're very ungrateful and very insincere. Yeah, but they're very disrespectful, I meant to say. You let them go. You're not hanging on to the past. They showed you nothing but love, no love, happiness, no mercy, no compassion. They were draining you. They took your love and dumped it out. No new beginnings. They don't want you to be loved. You let them go. You don't feel that same kind of love any longer. No new beginnings. Somebody was playing psychological games with you. They figured you didn't love yourself, maybe because of your past. But you love yourself. You've healed. Somebody's afraid. Maybe this person feels they can't get respect. Respect is instilling fear. You don't get respect by instilling fear. They lost control of a situation. It's out of control right now. They're feeling disempowered, or they try to disempower you by not showing you love. No emotion. I heard barren. Somebody's afraid. They have no integrity at all to your honesty. They can't be honest to save their life. They can't overpower you, overtake you. So it's been lies. No truth or clarity. No communication. No new beginnings. Ace of Swords in reverse. You don't want to talk to them. They're afraid that you won't talk to them. They're afraid because they know they lied about you. Stealing an inheritance. Large amount of money. It's family discord if it's not about money. Long-term stability or relationships. Ancestors are pissed. They could have lied about who their ancestors are if they're dealing with a cult, coven, secret society. Oh, yeah, they're going to back me up. They got my back. Meanwhile, this person's a liar. And they're compromising everybody that they're doing spell work with. Or attacking you with, right? This could be losing everything all at once. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Yep, they want a power and control over you. This could be a doppelganger as well. Trying to pretend to be you to collect some monies from you. Could be life insurance, could be anything. You're going to claim you were a bad mother. This is a bad mother. It could be a distorted feminine. It could be male or female. Very toxic and karmic, greedy, selfish, jealous, controlling, possessive. They try to devalue you and disempower you, wanting power and control over you. But this also could be a power of attorney. Somebody's heartbroken. This could be an adult child that did this to you as well. It didn't work. They can't work. You're facing death. They could have did unalive spells or tried to take you out physically. This has changed, though. Something's ending. You're beginning a new cycle soon. So you're in between, potentially. Heartbreak. There's a third party that got involved trying to be you. It's not working. They wanted you gone. They claimed you were gone. The death of a young person here. A Page of Wands. Somebody's assessed a situation. This is change here. Ending conversation. Ending communication. You have inspiration. You are very creative. You took some sort of different route to get where you need to go. You have a lot of great ideas here, right? Very spirited. This is communication coming towards you. Good news. And they were trying to block it. Eight of Wands in reverse. This is a backfire. No communication. They can't move forward. This is trying to stop your forward motion. It's a backfire. You got blocked. Blocked. No new beginnings. They don't want you having new beginnings. They don't want you taking action. Or they blocked themselves. Somebody in the equation should have taken action and they didn't. They didn't want you having growth or expansion. They got an STD from a karmic. They chose a karmic situation over you. It's a one-sided deal. Their way of the highway. Claimed you were a karmic. Claimed you gave them an STD. Wow, they're being blocked. This is backfire. Whatever lies they said about you, it's backfired. There's no peace or harmony. If it's a contract of any kind, they can't block this contract. It's a false one. It's all a one-sided contract, meaning that they stacked the odds against you, and it backfired on them. For their poor decision-making, they're getting the consequences here. Damn, what is this? What is this? Oh, that's the Ten of Wands. Okay, there's communication. They want to unburden themselves. Sorry, my bad. I'm not 100% yet. They're going to have to drop this or let this go. They're going to get let go. You consciously made a decision. You're not going to take on these people's burdens because they left you hanging, obviously. They're blocked. You blocked them. They don't want you having any beginning. They can't take action. They're trying to block you from taking action. Or you not being concerned about them is blocking them. Blocking a decision, a karmic contract. They made a poor decision. They got an STD of some sort. This is the Eight of Wands. It's a backfire. They can't move forward with something. Damn. They're not talking. It's bad news. Ooh, it's karma. It's backfire. They're trying to stall something. Cause delays and setbacks. They wanted your destiny, potentially. It's a reversal of fortune, a change of direction. Whatever they wished upon you is happening to them. It's reared its ugly little head onto them. Karma, karma, karma. Stagnation. You foresaw this. They could be returning from traveling at this moment. At a distance. Your ships are coming in. You've mapped out your future. You're expanding your horizons. You're not looking back. You're not going back into another karmic cycle with whomever this is or the situation. They were plotting and planning against you. Yeah. They wanted to bind you. Someone's stuck in their head. It's self-imposed. They were trying to restrict you. They're really worried here. They wanted you in isolation, stuck in your head, so you wouldn't really know, or you'd be distracted from what they were doing. But you foresaw this. You peeped their game. They could be going to jail. Fallen angel, obsessions, addictions. They went to extremes, inappropriate behavior. This is disaster. It's unbalanced. It's not fair. Somebody could be sick or unstable, or they claimed you were crazy and you had addictions. You're sick, unstable. No reconciling, no conflict resolution. This is someone's very impatient. They don't know how they're going to balance this out. If they're going to jail, it could be they have addictions. I don't know. Yeah, overcoming, persevering. You put us some boundaries. Okay. Somebody's very defensive right now. There's a lot of emotional woundings. They could be barricaded somewhere, trying to close doors, trying to prevent something. That's what I'm picking up. You know exactly who was hitting you over the head with these rods. Yeah, there's parting ways. They're very disappointed. They know you're disappointed in them. You're closed off. That door is closing. This is grief. A lot of grief and regret. They wanted the fast people, fast lives. They wanted to get to 60 without starting at 0. Do you understand what I'm saying? They cried. What they had, see the skulls in the background? What they had, whom they had, wasn't good enough. Nothing's ever good enough for these types of people until they learn the lesson. Until what they had is gone and they can't get it back, right? It's a lesson to learn. Definitely with the lovers in reverse, it's a lesson. It's either a lesson or a blessing, and it's not a blessing for them. So the Three of Pentacles, ending a third-party situation, a collaboration, a contractor. It's a false contract. Somebody was lazy and disrespectful. They can't get any help. They never were there to help you. They hindered you, if anything. No cooperation. They don't want to move. They can't move forward. They can't overcome. Something's out of control. They could have lost their car. Car accident. They have no direction, discipline, or structure. They do not want to take accountability, okay? Something's out of balance, out of whack. Not going anywhere. That's too many. Five of Cups in the upright. It's very disappointing. Three of Pentacles in reverse. This could be a false contract as well for a car and they're losing the car. Could be fraud of some sort. Fraudulent travel. This is, yeah, could be fraud, all right. Six of Pentacles in reverse. They breadcrumbed you, used and abused you, treated you horribly. Wasn't fair, wasn't right, wasn't equally yoked. Can no longer do business here. It's fraud and theft. They're maybe facing bankruptcy, or maybe that's what they placed you through. Yeah, there's a fight here. Somebody's resisting something. Blocked. Seven of Wands in the upright. They sicked a whole lot of people after you. You stood your ground. You're divinely protected. Or somebody else is protecting you now. Blocked from walking away. Whatever they incurred here, they can't walk away from it anymore. Or they're blocked. They're blocked from coming towards you. You're no longer emotionally invested. You're in search of your 9th and 10th cup. They're facing the unknown. Somebody got caught. They have to come clean. They're not getting away with whatever this is. This is financial ruin, spiritual jail. They can't move on. They can't escape. They are in trouble here. This was a really, really bad, poor investment. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You get what you give. They don't have evidence or ID or a deposit, I just heard, for something. It's the end of the road. They can't go any further. They need to relocate. Could be misappropriation of funds. They never invested in you. Why would you invest in them? The truth is out. They got to face their fears, face their shadow. There is no more confusion. They're getting let go. People realize why you let them go. They can't hold back any longer from you. They have no protection. They're unstable and insecure. They could have been doing jar spells, trying to keep you separate from other people in a group or a family. Because somebody lied. They were jealous, vindictive, vile, spiteful, hateful, and cruel. Male or female. They thought they were very intelligent and wise. They're nothing but trash here. They try to trash your name. Somebody's angry. Yeah. Whatever this is, whatever money's, whatever relationship, they were getting something out of it. Situationship. They wanted you out of the way. Maybe they wanted to be used. There's some sort of fraud going on. And that's how they were living off of it. Okay? Yeah. Oh, that's too many. Moon in reverse. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this is 10 of Cups. Family, friends, groups. This is wish fulfillment. You're going to be extremely happy at the end of the day. They're angry because you're happy. They're angry because you have a family. 10 is the ending of a cycle as well, so just know that. Married into a family. Could be commitment, an agreement. Could be the divine stepping in. You could be highly spiritually ranked. This could be a platform. You're dealing with institutions or contracts, belief systems, tradition, family tradition. Well, could be a judge, lawyer, somebody with authority. He sees through the material world and into your very soul. So you could be that type of person where you clock a person pretty damn quick upon meeting them, right? And even people that have been around for years, if they've done anything in secret against you, you sense it. Oh yeah, the alarm bells go off, the red flags are flying. Yeah, they're really worried. Nine of Swords. They can't eat or sleep. They're very agitated and anxious. Could be crippling anxiety here. Debilitating fear. Having nightmares. They cause a lot of burdens. They're having a lot of intrusive thoughts, and or somebody in the equation, for a few of you might be going through sleep paralysis. They're under divine judgment. A decision's been rendered. This is awareness. They must take accountability. You made the right decision, or they're worried about whether they did make the right decision or not. I'm not saying the one that really, really harmed you and committed crimes or hurt you or whatever, but somebody in the equation is wondering, did I do the right thing? Or how can I do the right thing? This is radical acceptance as well. It's a wake-up call. It's a spiritual awakening. They want a second chance. There's an investigation. Somebody's going within. They're searching their soul right now. They want to be at peace. They want to be able to lay their head down on their pillow at night and sleep soundly. They need to heal. They need to put something to rest with you. They want to let this go. Somebody was playing a lot of mind games, okay? Gaslighting and betrayal. They're realizing it was one big lie, one big betrayal. This is a harsh and painful end for someone. Somebody needs it to go into recovery, potentially. Ending of a cycle. The worst is over. You intuitively knew what was going on. You're very intuitive and very wise. You could be a reader. You're dealing with readers. You were betrayed by a reader, or a reader was betrayed. You haven't spoken to this person. You don't say much, but you observe. You foresaw this. I keep picking this up. You could have foretold this. You could be an oracle. There's magic, disillusion, there's deception, depravity, manipulation, corruption. Green with envy. This person it was all out of envy. They don't have all the resources they need. This person's very scattered. They can't focus. They're trying to keep you from focusing. Could be magic. Somebody's unfaithful. They were intercepting your money or your mail. They can't hold you back. They can't slow you down any longer. They didn't pass the test. Unfaithful, unreliable, not dependable, immature, very irresponsible, non-committal and lazy, or this is how they described you. They can't make a payment in the past here. Time is up. Time is up. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, please. This somebody's very immature, irresponsible. So we have Two of Swords. Someone's seeing clearly what the situation is. Okay, you're not in denial. You're not mentally conflicted. You let this person go, or other people are letting this person go. Somebody was very jealous, abusive, wanting power and control, although they can't control themselves. Doing magic, and are very promiscuous, bully. Okay. Be careful. It could be dangerous. This is somebody that will lose it. They want their way, and their way only. They use their legs, their looks, and or their sexual prowess to get their way. Truth and clarity, they're being exposed. They need to heal. Okay? They could have said you were a hoe bag. They could have said you were doing magic, and you're jealous, and you're a bully. You're this, that, and the other thing. Controlling, unreasonable, always fighting. But the truth is coming out. You're happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. They're being exposed. This is illumination. You are healed. This is the divine. This is coming from source. The planet of expansion, or no, that's the sun. Why did I say planet of expansion? I don't know. Jupiter might have something to do with this. Someone's coming in really quickly and in abundance. This is also extreme happiness. Nothing burns hotter than the sun. It's sideways. Yeah, they bore false witness. Definitely gave out false misleading information. They're The truth is there's unrequited love here. Even if it's not romance, it's family, friend, business. Whatever this wasn't reciprocal. You're not going back to the past. This wasn't your past. Maybe described some sort of past that you had that it's untrue. Somebody lost children, lost their child. Not the father of these children. Somebody's bossing up, taking back their power. Emperor. This could be a divine masculine as well. Could be a female in this energy as well, but it could be a father, a boss, a leader, somebody with authority, spiritual or 3D or otherwise, that make good sound judgments for people that are vulnerable maybe, or they're people that they have power or authority over. Somebody's guarding their throne here. They're realizing these people or this person bore false witness against you and perjured themselves, took a gamble and lost. Somebody didn't get paid, potentially. No new beginnings, didn't take a practical approach, didn't do their follow-up, their due diligence. Didn't want to learn a lesson, didn't want to look into stuff. Somebody's very immature. Somebody's going to be in debt here. It's going to cost them big time. They were willing to do whatever it took to win. So whatever they got out of this, it was ill-gotten gains in the past. It was very dishonorably. They got this very dishonorably. Whomever they were working with, they're now taking on losses because they did somebody else's bidding based off of lies. Horrible things were done and said. So people are walking away now. This was done out of ego, jealousy, pettiness, and cruelty, and a lot of abuse. They got bribed, or they bribed others, tempted others. It's a cover-up. Could be blackmail. Somebody had multiple options, or they claimed you did. They're looking at their options right now. There's a lot of illusions going on. Yeah, it could be spell work, illusions casted towards you, aspersions, Knight of Cups in reverse, or towards other people to come up against you. Somebody who's very two-faced, insincere, love bomber. They chased you until they get what they want. It could be you and or this group, and there was no follow-through. Somebody could have been having casual hookups all over the place. Didn't want you having love, friendship, or fealty and or support. They never supported you. This is corruption, abuse of power, abuse of authority. Money motivated. Get rich quick schemes. A bully. Corrupt. They abuse their power and their authority. Could be an ex-husband, doesn't have to be, could be a female in this energy. They want to look like they got it going on. That they've got bank. They're this, that, and the other thing. It's all about image. Really, they're lazy and they're jealous. They're codependent for sure. They need money from other people. They need other people because that's where they get their money. Their lifestyle. That's how they described you, male or female, but there's a Queen of Pentacles here. You could be a wife. This could be a wife. It doesn't have to be, could be a male in this energy. You know your value and your worth. You have integrity, loyalty, and honesty. You're hardworking, abundant, and very, very independent. You're down to earth. You're stable and secure. You're a nurturer and a healer. And you're coming in. You're getting your justice. I can leave it there. Congratulations. It's a reckoning, it's karma, it's a balancing of the scales. She carries the sword and scales, but she doesn't want to kill you, just give you what you deserve. I often say that sometimes. Well, I don't often say that. I have said it in the past. People that have harmed me, I wish you the life you deserve. I don't speak ill over their life. I wish everybody gets the life they deserve, good and or bad. I don't wish bad on people, but if that's what you deserve, only God, it's between you and God. You know what I'm saying? I'm not speaking to you, I'm talking about the people I dealt with. So there's a confession coming through. I think you already know. There's a supportive circle that's coming in to maybe support you. Now that the truth is coming out, they see you differently. They were hoodwinked too. I'm not condoning bad behavior if they attacked you, stalked you, harassed you, laughed at your pain. That's between them and God, okay? I'm not there to judge them. We've all done it one way or another. We've all been kind of bullies in school and stuff, right? Hopefully we learn our lessons, and hopefully they will too. But somebody's going to, these people are wanting to step up now. Protect you, I think, okay? It's divine timing, it's divine intervention. Time is up. Wrong time, right time, and wait. So maybe you waited a long time for this. But obviously for karma to be enacted, for fate to be enacted, for that wheel of fortune to start spinning in your favor, everything must be in alignment. It's divine timing. It's not the same as ours. So sunset, this is the end of this, okay? Lost loved one, memories, elder, nightfall. Somebody's thinking of you, crying, nostalgia, missing you. They want to reconcile, harmony, resolving issues, and getting back together. It sounds like regret. Confusion. There could have been a lot of confusion spells and chaos spells, conflict spells, done not just to you, but to these people to come up after you. Maybe they blamed you, said you were doing spell work. It's over. This is over. The mask is off. Farewells, leave behind, and closure. So you are getting your closure. The minute this person or these people did this to you, you got and you realized it. That was closure. Okay? That's closure in a nutshell. I'm sorry. When somebody mistreats you, that says enough. You don't need to stick around to find out more, do you? I've done it myself, so I'm not blaming you. I took my sweet ass time leading situations in the past where it wasn't healthy. I knew it wasn't, but for some reason, usually codependency of one form or another, afraid to be on your own. I put so much work into this relationship. I can't afford to be on my own. We have children together. You know what I mean? I get this, that, and the other thing, so I guess I have to put up with this, that, and the other thing. Yeah. We talk ourselves out of healing, out of real love, until we learn to love ourselves. Then we know, yeah, this isn't for me. I'll be fine on my own. The divine has provided each and every one of us the means to make it on our own, to follow our path, to be happy, to be surrounded by love and honesty. Where are we going with these angels for the collective at 4639? 11, justice. Congratulations. Patience, calm, reflection, understanding, timing, awareness, thoughtfulness. Changes are coming in your life and you need to be aware of them. Don't rush to conclusions before you have all the information. And maybe that's what people have done here, okay? I see that somebody's paying attention to that. Taking your time will prevent harm to others and ensure thoughtful decisions. So practice mindfulness, always. And you'll have fewer regrets at the end of the day, and that's what I'm trying to do too. 55, that means something's happening quickly. It's profound change. Be grateful. Freedom, 55, I just heard. Could have something to do with life insurance, I don't know. Gratitude, abundance, acceptance, positivity, contentment, or a retirement. Maybe you're retiring, sorry. I digress. Positivity, contentment, reciprocity. So it's got to be reciprocal in whatever relationship this is. Stop dwelling on problems you cannot solve or situations that bring you down. Embrace gratitude and reciprocity for what the life offers, and you will align with your soul's desires. You know, I've learned, and I've gone through a lot, trust and believe. Yeah, at one point, why me, blah, 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 you know? Stuck in my south node. But then I realized I should be fucking grateful. This could be way worse. It could always be worse, you know? When I started thinking like that, well, you know, I might have lost this, but at least I still have that. Look on the bright side, you know. It doesn't erase the pain or fix the problem, but it does kind of elevate your frequency, which is good. 1818, meant for success. Congratulations. Success, purpose, change, prosperity, life path, transformation. There's a big change coming. A major change is coming, and while it may feel disruptive, towers always do, it's guiding you towards success. Embrace this shift, as it will lead you to your own purpose, your purpose and financial prosperity. Soon the reasons for this change will become clear, revealing your true path. So when it's all said and done, you're going to look back and go, you know what? I wouldn't be here today living my truth with prosperity and peace and happiness if I didn't go through that. Walk away. 929. Release, let go, new beginnings, self-respect, moving on, and freedom. Let go of the people and situations that no longer support your spiritual growth. You deserve love and respect, and it's your right to seek environments that honor your well-being. So whoever this is didn't think you deserved love, friendship, any kind of nice things. How dare you? 8888. Wow. It's abundance. Karma. 8 on its side is infinity. What you put out, you get back. Somebody's going to have to Somebody's chasing their tail. Or what's it called? Ouroboros? I can't remember. Sorry. Forgive me. So material and spiritual abundance, wealth, resources, force, balance, confidence, material gain, and epic romance. All that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending the number to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. So maybe all your life you've been abused one way or another. Used, abused, mistreated. People look down on you. That's all changing. Congratulations. These people are learning a very valuable lesson at the end of the day. And hopefully they're going to take these lessons and learn to improve and elevate in their own lives and find their own. You know what I mean? The divine has prosperity and love and happiness and, purpose for each and every one of us. He's given us the tools, all the tools we need. We just have to find it. And it hurts while we're finding it. It's towers, it's heartache, it's realizations we don't want to realize. It's needing to pull up, to do the work. Be truthful. It has something to do with family or somebody you have a family with. Or this is a new soul family coming in, a soul tribe, okay? It's going to feel like family. Starting a family, making a home, feeling safe and secure. Somebody was wearing a mask, okay? Pretending, putting up a front, two-faced and not genuine. Could be family. You're going towards twin flames, or somebody used a twin flame jargon on you. Reflection of soul, mirrored emotions, your other half, and shared feelings. Dismiss. So you could be dismissing, because I got this in the other reads I did today that are scattered. This is a fallen twin flame. They've been demoted. They're being put through it now, okay? They did the worst. They did the worst to you. Disregard, ignore, look the other way, leaving behind. They tried to take your spiritual inheritance, your destiny, your gifts. They tried to cloak themselves in your energy and that you in theirs to steal your destiny. They thought they could give that to a karmic they chose. They chose this karmic because they two no-brainers are alike. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to put the work in. The karmic won't hold their feet to the fire. Expect more out of them. You understand what I'm saying? You're a divine being. You're going to hold their feet to the fire. You're going to expect more out of them. To do better, be better. It's over. Finality. The drama's over. Drama starter is over. Differences, divorce, breakup, not looking back. So they're so high on themselves, egotistical wise. Why aren't they coming back? Why aren't they chasing me? They're not telling everybody, that they're doing love and lust spells and come to me spells, trying to lure you back in. It's not working. It's doing the opposite. It's disgusting you. It's backfiring onto them, and that's why they're so obsessed with you right now. They caused a lot of drama, creating problems, thirsty for attention, overreacting, and drama king or queen. And they've done all this stuff in secret here. Love affair, keeping things inside, not opening up, illusions, and spirits all over it. Congratulations. Protected aura, divine intervention, guardian angels, shielding. You're being shielded from their revenge. Okay? Retaliation, plotting payback, punishing, getting even. They're locked out of heaven. Missing pieces, detached, locked away heart, can't move forward. They can't open their heart chakra. They're trying to close yours off so nobody loves you, so you never find love or happiness. That's just too bad. They don't have a say. They're not God. I'm glad. I'm happy that you're going through this. Well, I'm not happy you went through it, but I'm happy you made it through it. Congratulations. I love you so very much. Until next time, take care.